a renewed intention to transfer detainees from Guantanamo, quote, to the greatest extent possible, end quote. He also announced he was lifting his self-imposed suspension on the transfers of detainees to Yemen. This, I believe, is a dangerous policy. It's dangerous for our troops fighting overseas. It's dangerous for citizens living in the homeland. The amendment I'm offering prohibits the Department of Defense from transferring GTMO detainees to Yemen for 1 year. In other words, this amendment simply puts into the law the President's previous judgment that transfers to Yemen should be suspended. Those listening to the debate today might be asking, why is this prohibition needed? For starters, the Defense Department should not transfer detainees to Yemen because they represent some of the most dangerous terrorists known in the world. It's important to note that these individuals are still in GTMO because even the Obama administration believes they're being legally held. The Bush administration didn't feel comfortable transferring these terrorists, and after Yemen was the starting point for the foiled airline bombing over Detroit, the Obama administration correctly decided not to transfer these terrorists back to that troubled nation. These individuals pose a real threat to the United States. Detainees at GTMO pose a real threat to our national security. Transfers to Yemen should be prohibited because Yemen has become a hotbed for terrorist activity. In fact, Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, which is widely believed to be the most lethal of all Al-Qaeda affiliates, is based in Yemen. Director of National Intelligence James Clapper testified in 2011 that AQAP remains the affiliate most likely to conduct a transnational attack. This is an organization for which we are at war, an organization that is resolute on killing as many Americans as they can if we don't stop them first. It makes no sense to send terrorists to a country where there's an active Al-Qaeda network that we know has been engaged in targeting the U.S. The Christmas Day Detroit bombing attempt, the ink cartridge bomb plot, and the radicalization of the Fort Hood shooter all can be traced back to Yemen. So let's look at the facts. We should not be in the business of sending GTMO detainees to Yemen because, number one, they represent some of the most dangerous terrorists in the world. Number two, Yemen is home of the most active Al-Qaeda affiliate. And lastly, because Yemen has a poor track record of securing its prisons. A Yemeni citizen, the convicted mastermind of the USS Cole bombing, who took the lives of 17 American sailors, was being held by Yemeni authorities when he escaped from prison in 2003. Luckily, he was recaptured, but he was able to escape again from Yemeni custody in 2006 along with 22 other terrorists. Why risk another jailbreak by people who intend to do us harm? This is a common sense amendment with the purpose of protecting Americans. My amendment does not say the President can't transfer detainees elsewhere. My amendment is only in effect for 1 year to give Yemen time to demonstrate that it can safely and securely handle GTMO transfers. Before taking additional steps, I also believe it's prudent that Congress receive the Department of Defense's report on factors that contribute to reengagement so that informed choices about future transfers can be made. This report is mandated by law and is currently overdue. In closing, I want to share a statistic from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. In 2012, ODNI reported that the combined suspected and confirmed reengagement rate of former GTMO detainees has risen to an alarming 27.9%. When I speak with constituents, moms and dads at home, they ask me how safe are we really. This rate of engagement comes to my mind. I ask my colleagues to consider the national security implications of transferring detainees to Yemen and join me in support of my amendment. Mr. Chair, I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentlewoman from Indiana reserves the balance of her time. For what purpose does the gentleman